You succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Danshu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended. Nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials will be.
It's time.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Let's settle this.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Eternal sleep. And return!
You can't run! Time for fun.
Let's settle this.
Tough luck running into me! Here!
Lance at the ready.
More enemies. Time for fun.
You chose the wrong enemy.
This is double speed.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Time for fun.
Receive divinity.
Thanks a lot.
Repay.
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
Time for fun.
I'll see you off. Eternal sleep. And return!
I'm on guard.
combat needs up. This is double speed. You can't run!
Immortality!
It is new. Time for a bug.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Thanks a lot.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time for a bug. This combat needs up. This is double speed.
I'll see you off. Eternal slip and return!
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Lance at the ready.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a bug.
Let's settle this.
My turn.
I'm on guard.
More enemies. Time for a bug. This is double speed. You can't run!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Try that again.
Receive divinity.
Good as new. Time for a bug. Tough luck running into me.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I'll see you off.
Good as new.
Repay. Eternal slip and return!
You can't run! This combat me. This is double speed. Time for a bug. My turn.
I'm on guard.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Try that again.
Receive divinity.
Good as new. Time for a bug. Told you I could fight. This is double speed.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Lance
More enemies. Time for a bug.
Why? She said... The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that... Vantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can stand the lesson of destruction. Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager of Antalya. I have come with a single purpose: to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Tingyun is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together. Time for fun.
I'll see you off.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Told ya I could fight.
It's time.
You can't run! Time for fun.
Let's settle this.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
The dead return!
Try that again.
I'm on guard.
The tryhards, watch this awesome move! More enemies. Time for fun. You can't run! You're annoying!
It's time. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Can I have fun this time? Time for fun.
Let's settle this.
My turn!
Lance at the ready.
Time for fun. This is double speed. You can't run! Try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time for a fun.
Let's settle this.
We'll try that again. You can't run!
I'm on guard.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Solanova never set their gaze upon the Cienjo. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand.
But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
Try that again! This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Nothing major.
Lance at the ready.
Try that again!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time for a fun. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move! You can't run! Try that again! You can't run! You took the bait. Time for a fun. Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
I'll see you off.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Tough luck running into me. More enemy. Time for a fun. Try that again. You can't run.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun. My turn. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Lance at the ready.
that needs a... This is double speed. Time for a buzz. Tough luck running into me. Here!
I'll see you all.
Time for a buzz. My turn. You can't run.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
More. Time for a buzz.
I'm on fire!
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting-Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting-Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Ting-Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting-Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting-Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting-Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste. That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large. It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting-Yun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations. Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Ting Yun. As for the Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap. It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara, supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet. After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of long scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager. I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
This is... Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
This will strengthen our position.
Those travelers defeated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Won't that make us seem incompetent? I need to find a way to make this report sound more impressive.
The Master must have failed to summon the protection of Sanctus Medicus. Her will must have wavered. Just you wait. I'll show you the blessing of Sanctus Medicus.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus started a rebellion in the Alchemy Commission. The Cloud Knights have the area locked down. It's not safe. Please, remain here for now. We will send someone to escort you back once the operation is over. Lunatics, all of them. You saw the Ambrosial Arbor, I assume? I heard that's the work of those sorcerers. Still, I can't say too much. Military secrecy.
The Arbor's resurrection is connected to the Disciples' Rebellion. I've heard those names before, but when? How did the others get drawn into all this?
You must be talking about the General's guests. Are they your friends? Oh, what a coincidence. They left with the Master Diviner not long ago. And it's all thanks to their courageous work that the Knights don't have to worry about the poison in Evemist Mansion. I received the good news from the front lines. They'll probably be back soon. Strange. You seem oddly familiar to me. Never mind. Too many misfortunes recently. I can hardly think straight.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you. Now's not the time to turn back. If the Cloud Knights hold me up, I won't I need to be careful.
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets. All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajako? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories. No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
They say that you're Lume's power incarnate. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me.
Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Steelgor's waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale-Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the General not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop!
have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. High Elder of the Videodora. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice! I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me!
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka.
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins. To hurt the boy.
You're all in on it!
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
Let's go.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? You deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me.
Forgive me. I failed. This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop.
Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
Qing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Lawfu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Danfeng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I am the general of the Lawfu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron Hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Law Fu. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantilia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting. As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go!
Let's make it quick.
strength I wished not to use. Heaven Surge.
No! This is our chance.
There's no time to lose.
Here. This thunder!
I told ya I could fight.
I sense a storm. Heaven Surge. Forgive me.
Let's go.
Take this!
Follow my conflict. Is pitiless. Time for the master stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Heaven Surge.
No! This is our chance.
There's no time to lose.
Here. This thunder!
Watch this!
Rules are made to be broken.
Heaven Surge. Forgive me.
Let's make it quick.
Follow my conflict. Is pitiless.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! Xingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seat of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Lawfu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Lawfu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Phantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Lawfu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Lawfu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Dan Heng?
Thank you, Dan Heng.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Lawfu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the Plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Lawfu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
It looks so much like Dan Heng. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Dan Heng's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Dan Heng? Since Dong Feng perished, The Luofu Videodora have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second, I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Dan Heng.
The General still has important matters to discuss with you. Please remain here.
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Videodora reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
在我皮肉下交织成命运，扎根于烈火烧灼的灵性。我历经世做我的骨骼，放任飓风从后。撕裂心海解放，万军雷霆的巨响，摇撼心魂激荡，惊涛骇浪，身后鲜血滚烫，淬炼出张牙锋芒。我以生命兴旺，在领域重任之上。
The annals mention that Scale Gorge Waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jing Yuan. General, are you planning to face Pantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Scale-gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talents, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Let's wait and see. That which is seized must be repaid.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
It's time. So you are afraid of me?
More enemies.
You chose the wrong enemy.
What a head.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Eternal sleep, the dead return!
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a hug.
Let's settle this.
More enemies. Time for a hug.
Let's...
I hope I helped.
Who are you?
Don said only the High Elder can enter here.
That traitor is already dead. Who are you? What do you want with the High Elder?
What I wouldn't want. I want to see her. See how she's faring. I want to see her.
A mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar.
Let's wait and see.
This is one of the places. Mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here.
Repay!
Great. Come on, I want to try this next.
Time for a hug.
I'll see you off.
combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
So you are afraid of me.
More enemies.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Don't mess with me. What a headache.
I'll see you off.
Only a scratch. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Let's settle this. Receive divinity.
Thanks.
Repay.
Who's next?
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I'll intermitt.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Ting-Yun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Ventilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Ventilia's scheme.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
brought me here, there would be great unrest. They will never know. Keep quiet, Inxing. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. Remember, 2 hours. I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dan Feng's voice. But what about the other person? It's so familiar. The last of the 3 talons is here.
What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals? What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, a wiser kin after their rebirth.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
Beneath the lunar glow adorned, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation. And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth. Our people sing the hymn of clouds, and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young, They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance. The reference to the 3 talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me and the Ten Lords Commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor's healing. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the Arbor is the duty of the Videodora.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Don't think about running.
Eternal state.
And return!
Great.
Lance at the ready.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
chose the wrong enemy.
Next. I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I underestimated you.
More enemies. Time for a plan.
Let's settle this.
Next.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time for a plan. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Receive divinity.
Nice teamwork.
Time for a plan.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
What a headache. Who's next?
Eternal sleep.
Only a scratch.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a plan.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's settle this.
More enemies. Time for a plan. This is double speed.
What a headache.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Don't mess with me.
Can I have fun this time for a plan? This is double speed.
I'll free you disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You.
Time for a buzz.
Young Master, must we really forsake Skelgoyd Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yulian?
I cannot say, Young Master. I don't resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior Videoteras say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the Arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
It's getting late. Where to now?
We get bamboozled.
No.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Lance forward!
Your end approaches.
Look out!
Time for a fun.
What's your fault?
This is double speed.
Eliminating thrust.
Time for a fun.
Lance forward!
My blade.
Look out!
We need a strategy.
Will of preservation.
Ready when you are.
Great. Who's next?
More time for a buzz.
What a headache.
I want to protect everyone too. What's your turn?
Time for a buzz. This combat needs optima. This is double speed.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Can I have fun this time?
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm on guard.
What a headache.
More enemies.
I want to protect everyone too. What's your turn?
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This combat needs optima. This is double speed.
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance at the ready.
Let's wait and see. Eternal slither.
Return! Lance ablaze! Lance forward! So you are afraid of me.
Who's next? Can I have fun this time? Time for fun.
You chose the wrong enemy.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
So you are afraid of me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You took the bait. Time for fun.
I'll end your misery.
Time for fun.
Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Eternal state.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
It's time.
Repay.
I'll end your misery.
More enemies. Time for fun.
I'll see you off.
Can I have fun this time? Time for fun.
What a headache.
Eternal slither.
Don't mess with me.
More enemies. Time for fun.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
This combat needs up. This is double speed. Who's next? You took the bait. Time for
I'm on guard. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Can I have fun this time? Time for fun.
What a headache.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Repent! Eternal sleep.
Return! It's time.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Nothing major.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'll see you off.
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
Time for fun.
Who's next? Lance at the ready.
You took the bait. Time for fun.
Let's settle this.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Next. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
More enemies. Time for fun.
Eternal sleep.
Return!
So you are.
Can I have time for fun?
Don't mess with.
Is that it? Stingy chest.
Let's wait and see.
Will of preservation.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves. Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
I commend you. I commend you.
Fantilia! What? Is she doing?
Benefactors, behold this beautiful bond. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body. I am the vanguard of the hunt. For the Xianzhou!
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a rush. This combat needs optima. At this speed, too slow.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
Strong wind!
Watch, careful!
What a heck. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea butterflies.
Vanquish the abomination!
More enemies. Time for fun.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Nothing major.
Can I have fun this time?
Don't mess with me.
I'll see you off. Show no mercy. Eternal stay.
And return!
Receive divinity. Repent.
Binds
More enemies. Time for fun.
This combat needs optimizing.
This is double speed.
Vanquish the abomination! For the Siento!
Can I have time for fun?
What a headache. I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Needs optimizing.
This is double speed.
Eternal stay.
Return!
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Antilia, your scheme ends here. Vanquish the abomination!
Show no mercy.
General of the Siege.
Rodhong, you take it from here.
It was over, Antilia.
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
What a headache.
To victory!
You took the bait just like that.
Mess with me.
Vantilia! So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have a chance.
Receive divinity.
Out of ideas, Vantilia! Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Time for a battle. At this speed, too slow.
You chose the wrong enemy. This one, blue. That which is seized must be repaid. The dead will return!
What a headache. Among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
It is time to put an end to this.
Only a scratch.
Time for Radiant Spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Time for a battle. At this speed, too slow.
So you are afraid of me.
Allow me to see you off. Receive divinity.
Vantilia, your scheme ends here. Or the Shinjo!
Can you let me have some fun this time?
disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
It is time to put an end to this.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Cienjo I wonder if the transformation of the Cienjo General into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Fu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Cienjo is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Vantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
getting late. Where to now?
Noise.
Do you know how to fix a star skip?
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Have you heard of the Rightful Rights Society?
Do you want to enter the Do you want to enter the